to the second meeting of our newly established Inbredia, a whites only town. Today, I would like to discuss what laws we would like to see put in place. Do I have any ideas? Yes. No seasoning on chicken. Absolutely no seasoning on chicken. I always say when it comes to chicken, the more white, the more right. In fact, if you boil your chicken, you can get it even whiter. So I would strongly recommend that. Do we have any other ideas? Yes. No vaccines. Well, that's a gimme, Bill, you fucking idiot. If it can't be healed with ivermectin, then we will just die. We can make polio great again. Do I have any other ideas? Yes. We need a flag. I couldn't agree more. And in fact, I've been keeping something secret from y'all, something I've been working real hard on. I hope you like it as much as I do. This is my suggestion for the new Inbredia flag. You see here we have the United States flag. We have a jar of mayo. What could represent us better? That's right, Linda, potato salad with raisins. The only way to eat a potato salad. Thank you all so much. All in favor of making this the new Inbredia flag? Excellent. This shall be our new flag. Thank you all so much. I'm getting tired and I need a smoke, so we're going to go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Next time, I want you to think about what kind of establishments you would like to see in Inbredia. Thank y'all so much.
Funniest part about that whites only town in Arkansas, black folks ain't mad, and you're mad, we not mad. So there's a brand new whites only town in Arkansas, and the gag is black people don't even care. Now, I've seen the comments. Why aren't black people upset? Why are you mad about this? We gonna clear this up right now. Nobody's upset, poo-poo. See, the one thing black people ain't gonna do is lose sleep over other people that want to create a safe space for themselves. Build your own little town, plant a flag, that's fine. Hang a welcome sign, whatever makes you feel good. Honestly, we gotta be real about something, cause I saw the interviews, I saw the clips. This ain't a town of exceptional people. I mean, think about it. If you drop everything to move to this town, you probably already didn't have much going on anyway, right? And that's not shade, that's facts. So the question is again, why should black folks care? This is the part that cracks me up the most. Y'all want us to care. I see the confusion in your eyes. I see it. Y'all like, don't the blacks care? Don't they want to be where we are? Nah. We just want to make sure when we build our communities, we're not cheated out of the things that we're supposed to have. That's all we care about, boo. And it's wild because history has shown as soon as black people do build their own thriving spaces, what happened? Some of your people roll up and burn the whole thing down. But we're supposed to believe now y'all just want to be left alone. Child, I'm going to tell you what really gave it away for me, though. The fact that they ran to the media. That's not privacy, y'all. That's desperation. Numbers must be low. If you got to beg the evening news to let them know that you exist, waitlist my ass. See, if black folks were building their town, the media would be the last people that we want to know about it. We gatekeep. We ain't trying to broadcast. But y'all couldn't wait to hold a press conference. That's not security, that's thirst. So no, we're not upset, we're not jealous, we're not even plotting to crash your party. Cause truth be told, we really don't care. And honestly, that's what really bothers.
From slavery to music, from labor to culture, one truth keeps surfacing: white America has always depended on black people to survive and thrive. This is not just opinion, it is written into the very history of the United States. Let's break down why. Watch and pay attention, and I will share my thought later.
My name's Nikki, N-I-K-I. I'm 32. I'm a lady.
This is Return to the Land, a group of millennials who organised online to build something radical and controversial. A town for white people only, that they insist is completely legal. We spent several days with them, watching as the men set about the physical labour of building out the site. All the while, the women of the group took on the more typically trad, homesteading-type roles.
I guess I found the people through Twitter that ended up starting this project, actually spearheading it. And I went out to the first April event last year, and it was really fun.
The sort of white-only aspect of this, how important
is that to you guys?
Given the premise that it's something that is kind of off limits for whites but is okay by implication for other groups, I do feel it's necessary to carve that out, and you kind of have to do it yourself.
It's kind of like if we don't do this, the laws are only getting worse as far as freedom of association goes. So it's kind of like we have to do this, or there might come a time where it's not possible to.
Yeah, you guys are aware sort of, people are going to be watching, it's going to be controversial.
I think people just have a large misunderstanding of what's happening here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the biggest misunderstanding?
Well,
That we hate everyone else. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not about that.
Yeah,
By any
it's a loving movement.
I mean, on that aspect of it being loving, I suppose the counter argument would be, it could be a very loving community if you're part of the community, but if you're black, if you're Jewish, or if you're gay, you can't be part of that community.
They can have their own communities, and they already do, and I think that's great for them. It's like if other people are allowed to do it, I don't really see why whites aren't allowed to do it. It doesn't make any sense. So it's important for me to do this for my ancestors, my friends, my family, my children, my children's children.
The leader, Eric Orwell, wants the community to grow and further what he calls traditional white American culture. And the group is explicit about this. It has an online fundraiser to give cash rewards to parents of newborns as a means to incentivize population growth. Just before we arrived, they donated $1,000 to a family for having their 6th child. Is that part of the mission as well, to sort of have big families, to make the community bigger? Is there a sort of pressure there?
I don't feel particularly myself, I don't feel any pressure to like have a big family. I think there's a kind of expectation here that you do want to, as part of helping grow this thing, that you're going to have kids.
Well, I'm about to talk about an issue that's not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be funny. But because I am petty, honey, it's fucking funny. Now, I'm not trying to trigger you in any kind of way, and I know some people may be offended by the things I'm about to say because I'm unmelanated, but trust me, baby, this is the best fucking tea. I'm sure you've seen all of the videos out there about that all-white town being erected in the Ozarks. Let them do it, baby. Let them do it. And by the way, that's nothing new here in the US of A. Racism is at play every single goddamn day, and we have quite a few all-white communities, boo. They're called trailer parks. But either way, no shade to you if you live in a trailer park, boo, but if you voted for that fool, then fuck you, huh? But either way, honey, this is what I've been asking for the entirety of my life, baby. To get these racist motherfuckers out of my neighborhood and into their own. Baby, please, gather yourselves in the Ozarks for us, honey. Gather yourselves together in one community. Do not be out here amongst the everywheres with the rest of us. We outnumber you, and we do need more landmass, boo. There's only a few of you, so if y'all could all gather together in the same place where we know exactly where you are, that would be fabulous, baby. We know exactly who not to send aid to when a flood comes through. We'll know exactly where you are, baby. So please build your own fucking community. Recruit all that you need to come through and help you garden, boo. I would love to see your white hateful asses out in your own field picking your own fucking food. Go ahead. Do it, honey. Let's see how long that shit lasts with your white mediocre fucking ass. But for real though, do it, honey. I would like to know exactly where all of you are. Like I said, we want to know where not to send aid to when the flood comes through. This is the best idea y'all have ever fucking had. Do it, honey. Do it, please. I need a vacation soon. I might roll through and be petty and fuck with you, since y'all are all gonna be together in the same goddamn place. It'll make it so much easier to spot your hate.
Wait until white people find out that the person that they pray to and call their savior and think that he's coming back. Wait until they find out that he was actually a person. Just remember,
anytime you see the elites or whatever you want to call them trying to make us hate a specific person or thing, it's really just because that's the most powerful thing. They do everything in their power to make us hate black people. That's because these people are so powerful. These people have been here forever. White people did not pop up until about 5,000 years ago. Now, there's gonna be quite a few of white people that are gonna be mad at this because y'all think everything is about you, but I'm here to tell you that it's not, and it never was. Think about it. I don't know where the fuck white people came from, to be honest, but we are not meant to be in the sun. Like how, like, black people are from Earth. They have been here a long ass time, bro. The sun loves them. The sun hates white people, okay? I'm just being honest. Part of that has to do with wearing sunscreen and sunglasses, but that's for a whole nother video. All of those ancient people from ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, those were... Ever notice how the nose are always chopped off on those ancient structures? That's because they don't want us to know the truth. I'm not gonna say too much about this photo because I don't want my video to get taken down again. But I mean, y'all see what's going on. A lot of things you've just been lied to, y'all. Pretty much everything is the opposite of what you think it is. There's a reason they want to divide black people. It's because black people are the most connected. They are very, very, very talented at singing, dancing, athletics, you name it. So many things are designed to limit them. I think that black women are the most powerful people on the planet because the number two things that the elites, whatever you want to call them, that they hate the most is women and black people. So there you have it, black women. Those are the people that we need to be listening to. Those are the leaders of the new earth. And I'm not saying other women aren't powerful, but there's just something about an enlightened black woman who is embodying her gifts that is just so powerful, y'all.
Well, let them build a white-only community in Arkansas. They'll find out. They'll find out how bored they are. I mean, without Mexican, indigenous, black, Asian influences, like, what are they even doing? Like just eating mayonnaise and listening to country music, I guess? Like, I'd be really worried about the kids in that community, though, right? Like, they're going to become the entertainment in an evil sort of way. But other than that, just let them have their experiment. They'll find out.
No, this isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the...
What makes you think that you have any control over our community and why you deserve the right to be around us? As you see behind me, this is a list of things that are segregated for people who are not white. Let's take a look at all of the segregated spaces, events, graduations, scholarships, and government programs that are set aside for people who are not white. Sorry, sweetheart, but we're not stopping until we see white graduations, white cultural events, white communities, white-only spaces, white scholarships. If you don't like it, we don't really care. Go build your own fucking society. Nobody's stopping you. It must be really nice to have all of these non-white privileges living in a white country. Access to white people is not a right. You will not be stopping us from uniting and building up our community. It's not going to happen. Now, coexisting is just fine, but it needs to be optional instead of forced on the public. At the end of the day, white people deserve the right to celebrate and protect our people. Let them seethe.
A whites-only community could be coming to Missouri in 2025, and yes, you are hearing me correctly. An actual group called Return to the Land is trying to build a segregated whites-only town near Springfield, Missouri. And this isn't parody, and this is not satire. This is happening in America right now. The founder says that they want to return to their roots. But come on, guys, let's be real. This isn't about heritage. This is about hate. This is about building a safe space for white supremacy under the guise of community. And what's even more disturbing, these people feel so fucking emboldened these days that they're not even hiding it anymore. They're openly promoting racial segregation like it's normal, like this country didn't literally fight an actual civil war to end this bullshit. This is what happens when politicians feed the lie that diversity is the problem. This is what happens when you have people in power pushing the idea that America was better when it was whiter. They want to isolate, they want to indoctrinate, they want to raise their kids in a world where no one challenges their racism, their ignorance, or their twisted version of history. So, here's the question. How in the hell are we letting this happen in broad daylight? Where are the zoning boards? Where are the civil rights investigations? And where is the national outrage? Because if they succeed here, this won't be the last. It'll literally be the blueprint. We are watching the normalization of white nationalism one community at a time. And if you're not disturbed by that, you're either racist yourself or you're just not paying attention.
I need y'all to understand that those people do not intend to leave us alone in their little town in Arkansas. It's recently been in the news that some chalk children in America have decided to create their own whites-only town. And when asked by a reporter, they made it seem as though that they intend to just have a town of their own and resources of their own and just live off the land, returning to the land. A land that they stole through crimes against humanity, but who's counting? Many brothers and sisters' take on this is, hey, we don't care if y'all have your own, just leave us alone in the process. I mean, every time we've tried to do that, y'all have burned our towns down. And I'm just here to tell y'all that unfortunately, they do not intend to leave us alone. In the interview with the colonizer that wants to found this whites-only town in Arkansas, they're making it seem as though they just want to live in peace. We must remember that these are people that have never known peace. They didn't know peace when they was by themselves in the ice-cold mountains of Europe, and they're not going to know peace in the middle of Arkansas. In the 70s, there was a black scholar that broke down white supremacy into an equation. The same way that E equals MC squared, white supremacy equals white power over non-white powerlessness. And so that means that white supremacy cannot live in an environment where non-white people have any form of power. Because if there's no non-white people around, who are they superior to? Nothing they have achieved has been achieved by leaving people alone. It's like if your son or daughter said they didn't want to live in the house anymore and locked themselves in their room. In order to eat, brush their teeth, or do anything, that child would have to come outside the room. And it's the same thing for them. At some point, they are going to need resources and labor, and that's when they turn to us. And if we have our own power and our own resources, then we have no reason to share with them. And that is when they destroy what we have so that we have to work with them. Don't be fooled. Just like the movie Sinners, it all starts out nice and pleasant, but they have ulterior motives.
Y'all really thought we cared about that white-only town, didn't y'all? Y'all thought y'all was getting off on that, didn't y'all? Y'all thought y'all was going to just blow the internet up with y'all. Y'all really thought that, didn't y'all? We could care less. First of all, it's in Arkansas. It isn't. They don't even sell liquor on Sundays in Arkansas. We don't want to be there. There is nothing in Arkansas that we want to go for. Second of all, Arkansas. Third of all, y'all said y'all was going to take it to Missouri. Was that the other place? Missouri? Another place that we don't want to be in. I don't know shit in Missouri. We don't care. We could care less. But I tell you one thing. Let us do it. Because history has shown that every time we have done it, we've done it successfully. And every time we've done it, y'all have burned them to the ground. Y'all the ones that care, not us. We don't give a shit. Have your little country ass town where y'all gonna take the Bible and twist it to hell and do what y'all want to do with it and not actually follow the words in it, because y'all don't do that anyway, because y'all missed the whole love your neighbor part. Y'all missed the whole don't do no wrong to immigrants part. Y'all miss all the main stuff in the Bible. Y'all miss all of that. So y'all gonna take the words of God and twist it to hell, and then y'all gonna run with it. It will soon become some type of bull crap that y'all gonna just hang on tight to, that the rest of the country gonna laugh at. Nobody cares. We don't care. We really don't care. But I bet if we do it, y'all will care.
When it comes to that white-only town, I think y'all need to chill the fuck out. These people are getting exploited. These white people are getting exploited. Some rich people find out that they can profit off of the hate of some white people. The hate that some white people have in their heart. Yeah. White people always profit from bigotry and racism all the time. Okay? Now, you ask me, how is that happening? Well, number one, there's a 120 acre worth of land somewhere, I think it's in Arkansas, and they are accepting members only who are white and Christian. If you're a Jew, you're not allowed to be there, and blah, 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 right? And when you sign up for membership, you get interviewed and you get approved, you have to buy land. And once you buy the land, they don't give you the deed for the land. They don't give you the rights to those properties. They don't put that property in your name. They sell you shares of the LLC that actually owns the land. Okay, that's literally what this is, bro. Like, they're literally exploiting these white people for money, and they know that there are white people who are gonna buy into that shit, because they know that there are white people who hate other people who don't look like them, and then they're selling Christianity to them as well. Oh yeah, if you come here, that means you are great, amazing Christian. Like, the world has been through this so many fucking times, and the fact that people don't learn is so fucking insane. But hey, let them do their thing. Actually, we should advocate for more white people like that to go join that town, and even make it bigger. Make it 1,000,000 acres and send them all there, please.
America's wealth was literally built on the backs of black people. Enslaved Africans were the unpaid labor force that filled the cotton, tobacco, and sugar industries. That wealth did not just shape the South, it built Wall Street, funded banks, and created the foundation for America to become a global power. Without black labor, white America's early economy would not have survived. Black culture has shaped what it even means to be American. Jazz, blues, hip-hop, gospel, all born from black communities, are now central to American identity worldwide. Sports, from Muhammad Ali to Serena Williams, black athletes dominate global stage. Fashion, slang, dance, all flow from black innovation into mainstream America. White America consumes and profits from black creativity every single day. Black people have also forced America to confront its own promises of freedom and equality. The civil rights movement reshaped laws, voting rights, and democracy itself. Even today, movements like Black Lives Matter push the nation towards justice and accountability. White America benefits from these struggles, whether it admits it or not. Because freedom expanded for one group, expand it for all. In everyday life, from the music on your playlist to the food on your table, black influence is everywhere. Imagine America with no black labor, no black culture, no black resistance. It is impossible. The truth is, white America does not just coexist with black people, it relies on them. So when people say white people cannot survive without black people, they are pointing to an undeniable reality. The United States, economically, culturally, and politically, would not exist as we know it without black contributions. What do you think? Is America's very survival tied to black people? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real talk on history and society. Until next time, cheers and have a good one.